Hello, welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see, I am back on the FIFA 21. I still have the 10-hour trial, and well, it doesn't really matter because by the time this video comes out, I'll have the full version. But anyway, we are Everton, and this is our career mode. So let's get straight into it. So we're currently sitting third in the Premier League, which is very positive if you ask me. Hopefully we can keep up our form. Let's get into it. So it's like this game is important to me. I feel like I could do better than Greenwood if you give me the chance. I'll think about it. I mean, to be honest, I think I've just got the wrong team. Yeah, I have. So yeah, you'll be playing. And I'm just gonna check on the calendar, just check if there's any. Okay, so yeah, we should be okay with that. Okay, so let's get into this one then. So we've got Newcastle. Looking at that, I'm pretty sure we should be able to beat these, judging by the form. Yeah, we're looking very, very good if you ask me. I want to go down. How do you go down? Oh, yeah. Bruno Fernandes getting on the score sheet again. So that was definitely a great signing. Picking up Bruno Fernandes from Man United. So we are looking very strong right now. We're sitting second. Fatty is now injured. Now, I was worried that I was going to have to replace him because he just wasn't progressing. But now it actually does look like that he's progressing quite nicely. So yeah, let's keep simming, keep getting through this. Should have a game coming up soon, and we've got another transfer for Benassi. But what's the point in accepting it? Because he never wants to go anyway. So it's one of them. So I'm very for saying this is the first career mode on this game. I think it's going pretty well. Obviously it wasn't going to be perfect because obviously the game's new. I don't really know it's not like I know everything about the game at this point anyway. But anyway, we've got a game now against Aston Villa. Again, I'm confident that we should be able to win with the form we've been on. Yeah, 2-1, we'll take that. Bruno Fernandes and Lewin there getting on the score sheet. And we will take that and go to the next game, which is Europa League. Now, I believe we did lose. Yeah, it was second. We did lose our game against, I can't remember it were now, but we did lose our last game. But hopefully we can get back to winning ways this time round. As at this moment in time, we're doing decent, touch wood, in the Prem, but also still doing well in the Premier League. Now, Fatty, mate, I'm saving you for the game against Man City, so I'm going to put that because you're not playing. You might be subbed on, but, at the moment, until we get higher up in it, we're going to leave the reserve teams playing it. And then when we get to like the bigger clubs where it's a bit difficult, and maybe we'll throw them in. So let's give this a go, really. Hopefully we can win. Do enough to get a win. That's what I'm hoping for. And we managed to get a win there. Davis getting on the score sheet twice. And so that means we've got our next game coming up against Man City. So let's go back to the main squad, and we've got a message here from Sionchu regarding some of the stuff that I just wanted to do. The team changes game by game. Depending on. Okay, right, so it's second versus first here, and it's quite a big game really because if we lose this Liverpool win, we could come above us. But anyway, let's go. Hopefully, and we somehow, we'll take that. 2-1 against Manchester City. Richarlison scored. De Bruyne had a goal disallowed. Lewin scored as well. De Bruyne obviously scored for them. So yeah, this is looking good. Does that make us first? I mean, it might make us first, I think. I'm not sure. We'll have to have a look. I think that makes us first. I can't see. But anyway, it's the Cup, so I'll change to the reserve team for the Cup. And so, what's Benassi want now? I'll think about it. Okay. And player suspended, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's picked up a 1-match ban. Oh. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so I reckon our reserve team should be able to. What? I was just about to say I reckon our reserve team could beat these, but we're out of the Cup. I'm not too bothered really about this. You know, if I was to prioritise anything, it'd be the Europa League and the Premier League, so I ain't too bothered. But I still thought our reserve team was strong enough to, to be better than them. Just a quick reminder, is now so okay. Well, yes, he is playing, obviously, because he's our main cam. Right, so our next game is against Watford. Judging by us beating Man City, I am expecting a win, hopefully. A 2-1 victory. We will take that. And it looks like Spurs are winning, so I think it's between us and Spurs at the minute. Okay, we've got another. I still don't know what position we're in because I didn't actually check. Now satisfied to expected from him, we'll continue to monitor him moving forwards. Oh, sweet. Okay, I didn't look at the other one, did I? The currencies are impressed. It looks unlikely. Financially, well, I'm not being funny. I can't really grow you financially as such because we're trying to progress the club and make them better. But anyway, so I'm not bothered. I'm not too bothered if I finish first or second in the Europa League group stage, as long as I go through. And I think it is first and second in it that go through, so it shouldn't be a problem. Looking at this team now, even if we lost to these, which really, if we win these, we're safe. But even if we did lose, they'd be level, wouldn't they? No, bad maths. They'd be one behind. So hopefully a win. Tempted to put the first team out, but we'll stick to my guns. We'll put the second team out. Hopefully we can manage to get a win together in this important game. And yes, we do. Davis there and Williams getting on the score sheet. And a 2-1 victory will do us nicely. I think that pretty much makes it set that we're through to the next round of the Europa League at least. So back to the Prem, and we are first. Currently sitting 2 points ahead of Spurs. However, we've got a tough game now against Chelsea coming up. So this is make or break, really, if we can manage to get a win against Chelsea. But it's going to be difficult. Chelsea have got a good side. Look at that for a side. It's pretty strong. But let's go for it. If we win this, see we don't. I think that was make or break. I definitely don't think we're going to be finishing first this season. I just don't think that's possible. even though we're 1 point behind Spurs. So we're still in with the shot, but boss, to be honest, I was worried that you were thinking about replacing me, new faces at the club and stories. I suppose I just felt a bit insecure. Thanks for straightening things out. I'm happy. Yeah, I'll say we're happy. We're all happy. So yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, well, we finished fourth, I believe, weren't it, or fifth last season? I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but so second would be would be better. I'm just gonna sim on the calendar to get to nearer the game. We are back. So we've got a game coming up against Nottingham Forest. Our first team are going to go out and hopefully smash it. And then we've got a game in the Europa League. Away, mate. There's bigger games ahead. We've got bigger games coming up, which you will be playing in. So don't get disheartened. I mean, I'm pretty much expecting a win now. I've got, yeah. Fatty there getting on the score sheet, along with Lewin. That's exactly what we wanted. And we're in the Europa League. And we are first now in the group stages, which is great news. And why is he getting -2? Oh, because of sharpness. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the thing now, isn't it? Hopefully, they train up enough to get good sharpness. That's what I'm hoping. So, is this the final game? I'm not quite sure. Has the sharpness improved? Not really, but we'll have to go for it. I think we're pretty much safe now. I don't think there's any way. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's any way we could lose this. Lose like in the league. Lose the group stage. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. And that's a 2-2 draw. Davis and Iwobi both get a goal, so that's great for them. However, it's 2-2, but like you say, a 2-2 draw is not too bad. Pretty good. I'll take that. It's not a loss. It's still a point. And I believe that seals it now. It should be going through to the next round of the Europa League, no problem, I would have thought, with that result. So we're playing at home now against Fulham. Again, this should be a fixture that I think we're going to win, and we do. Richarlison gets the double. And on to the next game where I can't remember who it was that I've seen. There we go. We've got Spurs. Now, this is very important now. Spurs are currently on 34 points in second. Man City are on 33 points, so they're quite close. So if they win, they can get level here if we lose. And we're on 36, so 2 points clear of Spurs. So quite a big game, this. You could say if you beat Spurs, you could win the league if you continue to form up, but it's a 1-1 draw. Yeah. Willett scored. Did I go off from my reserve team, or was that just Willett must have got subbed on? I need to check that. Because if I went on with my reserve team, I'd be a bit annoyed. No, I did go on with my first team, so it must be... it must just be... he got subbed on, clearly. Diagne is fantastic. I'm loving him in this career mode so far. And I should really do the youth academy to get used to that for when I do like lower league teams where I'm going to need that. But I'm going to say for this, I'm not too bothered. Yeah, I'd say that my first team are healed enough. I'm just going to go on the calendar and just check, because I think this is still group stage, or is this not? I think it's still that, so should be okay there. So let's keep the reserve team out for that, and let's quick sim this game. And I've got a feeling we should be able to beat these. Another draw, but it's not a loss, so we'll take it. But The question is, did Spurs win? Yes, Spurs won. So that technically means now that Spurs are ahead, I believe, or are level on points. Something like that. But we won't find out till in the future. So let's keep simming. We are currently on 10 points. We are 3 points ahead of our opponent today, and it doesn't really matter if we don't get a result today because we should still be in the top 2, judging by that at the moment. So let's have a go. A win would be nice though. It'd just put the icing in the cake. It's weird because like since Fatty has progressed into his actual role that I wanted him, which was a left mid, he's improved so much because I was thinking about against someone else genuinely, but it's generally been better. But anyway, let's talk about this game, and it's a 3-0 victory. Brewster, Richarlison coming on, and Brewster getting the double there. So fantastic performance there. So that I don't know if that was the last game. I've been saying it now for the past 3. So, but anyway, let's get back to the Premier League. And as you've just seen there, we are now 3rd, which is a bit disappointing being as well 1st. But we're level on points with Chelsea and Spurs here, and Man City are close as well. So this game is quite a big game, I'd say. We've got Wolves who are 6th on 29 points, so they're doing quite well for themselves as well. And as you can see there, Man City must have had a game in hand or have had just an early game in general, and they have gone above us because they must have won. So even more pressure, you'd say now, and Spurs won. So you could probably say that we need to win if we're going to try and progress to try and get first. And unfortunately, we don't. We lose 1-0, and Saka is injured. So this could be a problem. How long is he going to be out for now? That's the worrying thing. Mate, squad rotation's important, pal. You're a reserve player. Oh, 7-week injury. Exactly what I did not want at all there. No. I'm just going to go to the calendar, just have a little look at what my games are coming up. We've got a tough run of games, so we've got Man U, Liverpool, Leicester, and then West Ham. But that's coming up, so I'll just keep simming it. I'm going to have a think. I think Greenwood will slot in there. That's probably what will happen here. Greenwood will slot in for Saka. That's probably the plan of action. Keep simming the transfers. I mean, we're 4th, so you know, I think did we finish 5th last season? I'll have to check the videos to see where I finished last season because I can't quite remember. I do need to do all them players, which I'll do at a later date. I'll remember that. But anyway, I need to go to the team now, take off Saka because he's currently injured. Man, we lose a solid player there, but we've got Greenwood. He slots in quite nicely into the squad. Brilliant player. Hopefully he's playing in his natural position where Saka wasn't really. So hopefully Greenwood can come in and do a solid job. You never know, he might replace him if he gets really good. Who knows? But anyway, let's go. So, a stacked Man United squad who ain't even playing Rodriguez, who we sold, and we end up winning 3-0. They are definitely missing Bruno Fernandes right there, and we win 3-0 against Man United. We will take that. That's definitely the result we wanted right there. However, unfortunately, all the rest of the top 4 are winning. I'm writing to let you know has been developing well. We are satisfied. Okay, let me have a quick look what it's saying. Development plan. It says centre back. Man, this is so cool. There's so much in it, isn't there? It's so mad, but great. So anyway, let's keep going. We've got another tough game in Liverpool. Liverpool are currently sitting in 5th in the Premier League, so they're not exactly at the top like there was this season in real life. But anyway, I don't really have any clue which way this is going to go. I'd say Liverpool were going to win, and they did. Salah scored twice, so that kind of pulls us down a bit. That's a bit unfortunate there that we've ended up slipping away. We could have ended up slipping away. We're 5th. We could be out the top race now. This could be worrying. Okay, so game coming up against Leicester City right now. I mean, I'll be a bit disappointed if I can't progress at least, a place. I think I finished 5th last season. I must have done a 4th. So I'll whichever one it is, I'll check in between episodes. But I was hoping to progress at least by 1 place. You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll take on Leicester City there. Keane and Bruno Fernandes and Fati score, so a great result there. Unfortunately, I've just seen Liverpool 1-5-1, so they should stay above us, which they do. However, we are 4th again now, just 1 point ahead of Man City. Okay, Pickford's doing great. That's what we want to do. And now we've got a game against West Ham. I'm hoping we can continue our run of form, and I'm hoping we can beat West Ham here to keep up the good work. I'm kind of expecting a win here, really. And we do. Diagne scores in the last 3 minutes of the game, and we will take that either way. That is fine by me. But anyway, let's go to the squad hub, and let's just delegate some. Obviously, I want to make sure that we still have players, so I'm just going to delegate. I need to have a look at the wages here. Okay, I'm just going to delegate. He's going to end up having to leave there now. So next, because that kind of glitches now, and I won't be able to offer him a new deal, so he's going to end up leaving. When it does like 1 year, it glitches for some reason. So anyway, the rest are working. So I'm going to have to buy a reserve goalkeeper next year. Why would I give him that much? Come on, FIFA. I'm going to say I thought it'd accept his wage that he's on now. I don't want to go too mad. Okay. Is that it? Then we've got Benassi. I don't think Benassi will accept. He'll want a 1 year deal, and if I accept that, like I said, did that glitch again, so he'll be going on a free. But that's the rest of the team done. You'd think they'd fix that kind of glitch, but they still haven't, even though it was in FIFA 20 and now it looks like it's in FIFA 21 as well. But anyway, let's get the reserve team out here. Greenwood unfortunately doing double duty. I might have to take off Greenwood because I think I need to keep him fit for the other things. So I might have to take off Greenwood and maybe actually play Benassi or something or somebody there, just to make sure that there's no one's problem, and just to make sure that there's no fitness problems with him in the Premier League. So I'll have a little look at that. I'll say he does look fit, but I'm going to take him off, and we'll put on Benassi. He's lost tons of potential, so really there isn't anybody else at the minute. I'll tell you what, I'll have to keep him playing for now. Hopefully Saka hurries up and comes back. So it's double duty for Greenwood. I hope I don't live to regret it. And there we have it, a 2-0 victory in the FA Cup. Again, something we're not really prioritising, but I'm happy to take it, of course. Now, let's go back to our main squad here. Bruno Fernandes going up to an 89 rated player. He might be our first 90 rated player if he keeps progressing, which is great news. Anyway, let's keep skipping through the training. We've got an offer for somebody here. Sionchu. Oh, yo, Kingsley Coman. Yo, Kingsley Coman. I do like Kingsley Coman. But I do love Sionchu a bit more, and he is a solid defender, so that is a no from me. But that is quite interesting that they're offering some. Yeah, that's quite a decent player that they've offered. It weren't like it was some rubbish player that no one heard of. So I quite like that feature within the game now. Okay, so we've got Fulham coming up. We are currently sitting in 4th, just 1 point behind Liverpool and Spurs. Chelsea currently sitting top of the league with 51 points. Awobi's coming up. There's bigger games ahead. You're not in the first team, so stop harassing me. So let's get into this game. We're away. I'm still expecting a win, I reckon. Greenwood's performing really nicely at this present time. And we do. We win. Greenwood gets 2 goals there, and I didn't see what the other one were. And going back up kind of glitched, so won't be able to see. But Liverpool still not losing, which is frustrating really, because I need Liverpool to mess up, to be honest. Let's keep going. Advance through. Okay, we've got another transfer offer, but I'm not interested. Simulate. And let's keep going. Okay, we've got Forest coming up as well. That should be a win, surely. Fingers crossed. I'm praying that's a win. Okay. Got a rest day, and now it's time for the Nottingham Forest game. I think we should plough through Forest. I think, yeah. Well, we didn't really plough through, but they had a goal disallowed. I believe that's what that sign means. But anyway, we win there. Any goal scorer, anything I would accept. So anyway, Richarlison has now served a suspension. So we was out with Richarlison then, but hey-oh. Okay. Okay, so we've got Manchester United coming up. Oh, and we've got an injury return. So that must be Saka returning to the Premier League. Is it? It is. But anyway, I'm going to leave on this note, unfortunately. You're going to have to wait till the next episode to see what happens against Man United. But anyway, I want to take this moment to thank anybody who's been watching this video, or any video that I do on this channel. I really do appreciate it. We're currently trying to hit 11,000 subscribers, so if anyone watching this could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. If you want to leave a like and comment anything, that would be appreciated too. And I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.